Subscribe our channel to get daily esports today. Pastrnak scores twice, but Bruins fall to Wild in OT. Marchand ties it late in third after squandered lead. Boston drops third in 4 games. Boston Kirill Kaprizov scored twice, including at 2:54 of overtime, to give the Minnesota Wild a 4-3 win against the Boston Bruins at TD Garden on Tuesday. Boston has gone to overtime in each of the past 4 games, 1-0-3. Kaprizov completed a 3-on-1 rush with a one-timer from just inside the right faceoff circle to secure the win. Minnesota scored twice in a 1:58 span in the third period to take a 3-2 lead, but Bruins captain Brad Marchand tied it 3-3 on the power play with 1:06 left in regulation to force overtime. Marchand's tying goal marked his 889th career point, 385 goals, 504 assists, passing Bobby Orr, 264 goals, 624 assists, to take sole possession of the number 6 spot in the Bruins franchise scoring list. Ryan Hartman and Marcus Johansson scored, and Marc-Andre Fleury made 40 saves for Minnesota, 13-13-4, which has won 4 of its past 5, 4-1-0. It was a little bit of a heavyweight fight, Wild coach John Hines said. I thought both teams were physical. It was a hard game. I thought both goaltenders played very well. We had some strong pushes, they had some strong pushes, and glad we found a way to win. David Pastrnak scored twice, and Linus Ullmark made 26 saves for Boston, 19-5-6, which has lost consecutive overtime games. Pavel Zacha had 2 assists in his return from a 3-game absence due to an upper body injury. I'm not frustrated, I had plenty of looks. It's a positive for me. If I get the looks, that means I'm doing something right, Pastrnak said. The NHL is the best league in the world. You have good goaltenders, especially a guy like Fleury. I could have ended the game a couple times, I didn't. He made a save, kept them in it. Credit to them, but that's definitely a game we should have won. Johansson gave the Wild a 1-0 lead at 7:44 of the first period on the power play, putting in the rebound of his initial tip-in attempt from the slot. Pastrnak tied it 1-1 at 11:29, beating Fleury 5-hole off a cross-ice pass from John Beecher. When we're getting north and getting in behind guys, we're dominating, Beecher said. And then as soon as we get away from it, it ends up in our net, so just kind of puts the onus on us players, and we just have to be better. Pastrnak gave the Bruins a 2-1 lead with 1 second remaining in the first, looping around the net to the back door and one-timing Zacha's feed. It feels like Pastrnak always finds a way to get open, Fleury said. Doesn't matter where the pass is at, he's always able to get a good shot on. Kaprizov tied it 2-2 at 13:12 of the third, scoring the rebound off Jake Middleton's shot through traffic that hit the post to snap a 6-game goal drought. Hartman gave the Wild a 3-2 lead at 15:10, picking up a loose puck in front of the net and firing a wrist shot past Ullmark. I don't like the plays in the slot that we're giving up, and I don't like the rebound chances that we're giving up, Bruins coach Jim Montgomery said. There's areas that we got to clean up, but I do like the way we responded. I liked our compete level. Our execution, offensively and defensively, needs to get better. Chances went back and forth in overtime. Ullmark stopped Matt Boldy on a breakaway at 2:10, and Charlie Coyle put a wrist shot on goal at 2:27 before Jake DeBrusk's wide shot at 2:45 led to the game-ending 3-on-1 rush.